Hello, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network, and in today's short and sweet clip, I'd like to specifically address a question I received from someone who subscribed to this YouTube channel who reached out to me from actually Europe, of all places, somebody I never met before. And this person reached out to me with the following question. I'll paraphrase it like this. This man reached out to me. He's married for, it sounds like, a couple years. He loves his wife, but things don't seem to be going very well for the couple. They seem to be arguing more and more disappointment, and he just doesn't feel that his marriage with her is headed in a really nice trajectory, if you know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't seem to be going up. It doesn't even seem to be flat. It seems to be going in a downwards direction. So he asked me, could you give me a tip? We seem to be arguing a lot, and it spills over to the next day. So here's my tip to you, my new friend from Europe. Thanks for reaching out. So here's what I would suggest. What I want you to do at night is don't go to bed angry. I want you to stay up and fight with your wife. Now that sounds funny. What am I saying? I want you to fight? No, God forbid. I don't want there to be machlokes. I don't want there to be fighting in your home. What I mean by stay up and fight is this. You know, couples that stay together are able to take the pain and disappointment they have, deal with it, make peace with it, bury it, and start fresh the next day. Or start fresh in the afternoon. Or if they had a bad morning and afternoon, start fresh in the evening. But please, at the minimum, start fresh the next day. Every couple has stuff that they have to deal with, and disagreements and disputes and whatever else. But the couples that stay together, the ones that are happy, are able to basically deal with it, bury it, and move on and start afresh. The couples that ultimately have more and more fighting and more disappointment and ultimately culminate in divorce are usually those couples that are never able to resolve and put an end and put their differences to bed and to rest. And what happens is the next day, they wake up and they have a fight, and it's built on the disappointment of the day before. So eventually, by the time you have a fight in a month, it's 30 different fights that are basically one piled on top of the other. It's not that you're dealing with the hurt and disappointment of today, you're dealing with all of them. So what I want you to do, my friend, is stay up at night, don't go to bed angry, fight with your wife instead. And I don't really, again, want you to fight. I want you to basically just put it to rest, come to some kind of truce, some kind of understanding, forgive, forget, do whatever you have to do, and start the next day fresh. And part of that is, and I want to say this, if your wife upsets you the next day, or it could be a husband that insults you or hurts your feelings the next day, I want to beg you to resist the urge to please do not bring up what happened and say, what happened yesterday and the day before, so on and so forth, because even if you really tried to bury it, you're going to basically pile it on the ground and stand on top of that as you begin your new argument. So please resist the urge to do so. Try to go to bed fresh and make sure that whatever you have to deal with as a couple, deal with it, put it behind you, try not to bring it up anymore, although it's tempting, and some of you know who you are. Don't bring it up anymore. Start afresh. Couples that are able to do that are those that stay married. Couples that never end up in divorce are those that have days and months of years of arguments that have never been put to rest, never been put to bed, piling on top of each other until the hurt becomes insurmountable. So there all of a sudden you're married now 10 years, and the pain you're feeling from that fight, and you're having 12,000 days into the marriage or whatever it is, it's because it's the cumulative hurt from all those arguments, all those fights, all those disagreements that never had any resolution. Anyway, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I hope my European friend who reached out to me will have some benefit from this clip, and everyone else hopefully as well. See you the next time. Thank you.